Hey guys, Tina Murray here. How are you today? I hope you're really well. Today I wanted to speak to you about a thing that I use which makes me quite efficient, and I've learned it as part of the design process. See, as designers, we have very strict project deadlines that we need to adhere to, and specifically in some projects, if we run over time on them, it actually starts costing us money. Because if you think about it, if a builder's only meant to be building within a certain space of time, and say a shop's meant to be open, a whole shopping centre maybe is meant to be open, and all these individual shops are meant to be open on opening day, there's a penalty if that doesn't happen. So we understand really clearly about deadlines, and there's times when you'll see architects just working back ridiculous hours just to meet a deadline. And I'm not recommending that we do that in our lives, but what it's made me understand is how we can actually just focus on certain parts of a project at a time. And we can also do this in our own life. So for instance, I don't believe that we're meant to be multitasking. I don't think our brain works like that, because if you think about it, even the microsecond that you switch between tasks, add them up over the period of a week, and how much time have you wasted? But on top of that, it's not just the switching. How many times do you say to yourself, oh, what was it I was doing again? Because when we get distracted, it takes time for us to get our head back into the process and the project. So how's this for an idea? How about bundling like things together? Like we do in the design process. We do the construction issue, then we work out the defects. Like, we're doing things within a particular time frame, and we're concentrating just on that part of the project. So for instance, when I get up in the morning, while I'm still in my bedroom, I make my bed, I pull open the blinds. If I'm going out, I shut the windows while I'm in there. I do everything in that one room, so it's contained. It's done. I'm not walking in and out of my house trying to, go, oh God, I've got to go back and shut the windows. Oh, I've got to go back and make my bed. I do it all at once, and I leave that room, and I know I don't need to go back into that room again until at night when we go to bed. And I do this with all parts of my life. If you've been one of my podcast guests, you'll know that I frame my podcasting interviews to be over a period of days. And I go back to back, back to back. Now, I have a break in between each of them because I need that. I want to be able to give myself fully to what is being said in those interviews. I really need to be present. So even though I'm focused all at the same time over those few days, and it means that I don't need to worry about setting up my microphone every time. I don't need to worry about doing my makeup every time, because there are videos with them and looking down onto a camera, I look pretty shit. Without makeup, I'd look even worse. Anyway, side new. I am setting up everything to be able to do those interviews all at once. Now, if I did that over a period of time, so for instance, if I'm doing 12 interviews in 2 days, if every time I had to set up my microphone, I had to get the space right, I had to put on my makeup, that's at least half an hour. I would warrant probably an hour of my time every single time. Whereas this way I'm doing it once and I'm getting 12 interviews out of it. Whereas otherwise, that's an extra 11 hours for me just in setup, yet alone taking everything down every time if I need to. So think about your life and how you can bundle your life together, how you can have a project for a time, and do this throughout your days. If there's a like-minded thing that you're doing at work, do it all at once. If you're in a particular area of a spreadsheet and you know it relates to something else that you're doing, take it out and pop it in that other one ready to go. So you've actually, your mind's still in the same thing, you know what you're doing, you're focused, and then of course take some breaks. As I said, it's a bit of both. Stay focused and then have a break. But bundle your life together as best as you can, and you'll find that you will achieve so much more as you design it, communicate it, and live it.